So we're doing return calculations, and so last time we defined, we went over the time value of money. We looked at simple asset return calculations where we invested in some asset over a period of time. We defined holding period return. We defined monthly returns, 2-month returns, and so on and so forth. What I want to do at the beginning of lecture now is just talk a little bit about using Microsoft Excel for doing computations. As I mentioned in last lecture, the world runs through an Excel spreadsheet. And so even though you may be doing sophisticated statistical analysis, at some point all the results might get put back into an Excel spreadsheet for reporting purposes or so on and so forth. Excel is a nice environment for doing all sorts of different kinds of computations. So if we're doing, say, simple return computations, so in my examples, I had the monthly prices of Microsoft stock, and so I had month 1, 2, and 3. I have the prices at 80, 85, and 90. And then we had to calculate the monthly returns, the 2-month return in this example. So again, the monthly return between months 1 and 2 is just the percentage change in price. And so that's, the return is the percentage change in price here. And so if you're not used to working with Excel, then essentially what gets calculated here, we have C7 minus C6 divided by C6. So C7 minus C6 divided by C6, and then you get your particular formula. So again, to enter a formula, you would just go to the cell, press equal, and then you can evaluate the formula that you want to do, C7 minus C6 divided by C6, and then you get your formula evaluated here. Now, one of the nice things about Excel is that now suppose I want to compute the return between months 2 and 3. I can enter the formula again in the cell, but Excel makes it easier to do a computation. You just copy the formula that you entered originally and then paste it into this new cell, and then you have the calculation done. So if I want to do that process, I can highlight this cell, right-click, choose Copy, go to where I want to paste it, choose Paste, and I have my computation done. So notice when you do this copying over, this was C7 minus C6 divided by C6, and then the pasted formula is C8 minus C7 divided by C7. So Excel copies the formula over, and then the reference cells in the formula also change appropriately. Okay. In building spreadsheets, I like to use the following kind of format. The cells that are highlighted in blue, these are input data. Okay, so these are just the prices that I have. And the formulas that are in tan, the results that are in tan are the results of some formula. So when you have this color-coded format, then you see the inputs in blue and the outputs in tan. And this is quite useful, particularly once your spreadsheets get bigger and bigger and bigger, to make it very clear what are your inputs and what are your outputs. And so simple color coding, I think, makes things work quite easily in computations.